So here I am, but crack of dawn, getting up so that I could do something at church this morning, getting up early. And people are PMing me about something that apparently was said or happened yesterday about the Duggars. And you can guess who said it. Um, Without a box of Kleenex was saying it. And it's not true. So I just have to debunk it. I'm going to start debunking all the Duggar rumors that she comes out with. And no, I am definitely not a Duggar hugger. If you know anything about me, I'm Suzanne Tinkemeyer. I've been writing about on Pathos for nearly 10 years about the Quiverful movement, and that includes the Duggar family. I frequently would write, well, not frequently, I would write about them occasionally. But I understand that theology. I understand where that's coming from, where she's saying all this stuff. So I just have to jump on here for a few seconds, few minutes, and just debunk everything while I'm drinking my iced coffee this morning. Okay. One of the first ones that was sent to me showed pictures of Jim Bob and Michelle posing with people smiling at Mary Duggar's funeral. Mary Duggar was Jim Bob Duggar's mother. She drowned in a swimming pool in 2019 in the summer. Her lifeless body was found in the pool. Tragic. It's always hard when you lose a parent, but someone is posting pictures from the funeral of Jim Bob and Michelle posing with various people and smiling and saying how sick that is. Here's what's being missed in that. First of all, Jim Bob Duggar is one of these guys that's always on, if you know what I mean. He's really good at controlling his emotions and just portraying happy ones. Why? Because that is what is taught in Quiverful. You are just told you're not allowed to be sad. You're not allowed to have more than just a few little surface feelings. You got to be joyous at all times. So, number one, it's a religion. Number two, Jim Bob is always on because of the show. He's on when he's in public. So, to turn off his public persona, I'm going to think is rather difficult for him. I think right now he's doing his thing from his CULT beliefs that you're always happy, you always pose with fans, you always smile, even if it's something not worth smiling about, like the death of your mother. So I'm going to give Jim Bob a pass. The other thing I want to talk about is you can't dictate what grief looks like. You cannot dictate anybody's grief reactions whatsoever. Their grief reactions are what they are, and not everybody grieves the same way. So, who are you to judge what's going on there? The other one that somebody sent me that I was just horrified by was about Josh Duggar downloading his CP. It happened in May 2019. Mary passed in June 2019. Without a box of Kleenex is somehow speculating that those two things are linked. Stop it. They're not linked. They are not linked. Not in any real way. I don't understand why you think that they would be linked. That is just sick, twisted, and makes no sense whatsoever. That is the ravings of someone who just is trying desperately to have content. It's like somebody who is gleaning something from a field and they're desperately trying to rake up anything they can. They're looking for any tiny little morsel to feed themselves on. The trauma vulture is doing the same thing. She's looking for something that she can say on YouTube that's going to make her a huge amount of money, and the Duggars are her cash cow. And she's also looking for something that feeds her trauma llama. None of that is true. Now, I have to issue a correction from yesterday. I don't know. They put me on Lyrica, and I'm a lot less accurate on Lyrica than anywhere else. And I know I got to write things down, or it just goes off the deep end. And yesterday it did. I was talking about Britney Spears being from Amite, Louisiana, Amite Parish. I don't know why I said that because I know damn good and well she's from Tangipahoa Parish and Kentwood, which is not too terribly far from Amite or Ponchatoula or Bayou Manchac, where all my relatives are from. I used to own property between Ponchatoula and Hammond. And I think that I was thinking every year I would have to write out a check to pay my taxes on my property there, going to Amite, to the sheriff at Amite. So somehow my stupid brain on Lyrica, this is your brain on Lyrica, started babbling out Amite when I knew better. So somebody pointed out in the comments, I say thank you for pointing that out because I can't believe I made such a huge inaccuracy. I'm sorry for that. Um, yeah, I guess I don't function without notes apparently. Even this little thing on the Duggars, I had notes. So I had to go back and look several times to make sure that I was addressing the right thing. Okay, you guys, I'm human. We're all human. We all make mistakes. That's why I like Erin's little thing on the beginning of hers, where she says, everybody sucks. Just admit it and get over it, something like that. And I just laugh about that because that is so true. We all screw up. And I definitely do. Probably more than most now that I've got Lyrica brain. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and go. I got to get ready for church. Church. Love you guys.